Alright, this video is for anybody that has a 2500 6.4 engine RAM. This is the oil pressure sensor switch. I had a hard time taking it off without taking apart anything like the alternator, water hose and stuff, because this one sits right behind the alternator. Dealership is charging 180 just for labor, just to switch it out. Other places we charge me 90 bucks to change it out. But I'm gonna show you what you guys need to get this thing out without taking everything apart. Alright, here we have the old part. This is a new one. This is a duralast. I bought it because it has a lifetime warranty and it's 50 some bucks. Not that expensive. So if anything it fails, I could just take it back and get my money back. No big deal. But pretty much the same part. Alright, this is the one I'm using right now is a 27mm socket, deep socket. This is what I'm using to put it back in. This is what same thing I used to take it off. Or if you don't have that, is a 1/1/16, but I'm using a socket instead, and my socket is going to be a 27mm. Right here. So first I'm going to thread it in, new one. I'm going to thread it in first by hand. I'm just going to squeeze my hand through there, all the way to the back. Screw it as much as I can, and from there I'm going to put the socket on there. And we do with the extension and with the extension and the swivel. This will be the swivel. So first, let's put the socket in first, and then I'll put the extension. And after extension, I'm going to go ahead and put the swivel on, so I can start turning it. And I'll show you where exactly this thing sits. It sits right behind the alternator. Right there. That's where it sits. So I was thinking about taking the alternator off, and then you got this water hose on here. But no need for that. All you need is a 1/16 deep socket, and an extension, and a swivel. Alright, just so you guys have an idea, this is oil filter. This is the lower radiator hose. Here's the alternator. So if you look right over, that's where it's at. That hole right there. That's where the oil pressure sensor is at for this 6.4 Hemi RAM 2500. Alright, this is where it needs to go. I'm going to try to reach in there and try to clean that up. This is right behind the hoses and the alternator. So I'm going to try to squeeze my hand in there and try to clean that up so I can put the new one in. Alright, I was able to put the sensor back on just by hand tight. So now, it's time for me to put the socket on it first, and then we'll put the extension on. So I'm trying to see if I can record. Nope. Alright, so I've got the socket already on it. The extension, it goes through the belt, and then I have the swivel, and basically start tightening. That's pretty much it. Alright, I already put the the connector back on. It's already snug. It's already installed. So pretty much no need to remove this hose. It's the water hose, the alternator. So pretty much I stuck my hand between here to screw it on, screw it off, and that's pretty much it. Alright, I got everything installed. Now my oil PSI is showing 49. With the old sensor, with the bad sensor, it was showing 99 PSI. This was during idle, and during running was 99 PSI, so now it's reading 49 PSI. And then so far the check engine light hasn't come on, but I gotta run it for a little bit. But at least it's not 99 PSI no more, it's already 49. Alright, got the engine already warmed up. Already got the coolant warmed, everything's warmed up. PSI is now at 31. This is just running idle, so if I accelerate, it jumps up and then it goes back down. So everything seems to be functioning right. Hopefully this duralast oil pressure sensor is gonna last. If it does, good. If not, it has a lifetime warranty. I just go return it, swap it out. Well, this is how I did it for my 2015 2500 Ram 6.4 engine. Like I said, I try to find videos for this kind of engine and vehicle, but I had no luck. So this is how I did it without taking apart all the stuff, and just did it with just a socket, extension, and swivel.